Welcome back to the Library Wonder. It has been quite some time since we last spoke, and I myself have been wandering and am weary from it, so we will have a shorter session this time to allow me to catch some rest soon. First, we head over to Library Wing 1, the first wing, the hidden nest, over to King Shash's shelf, where the first thing we pick up appears to be a poem. Its shelf had a thick layer of fog in front of it, and it's noted to be written by Tarar. Battle of the Waves. I can remember a beach shore, a summer's day, me and my kin there. Past the shipyards and down southeast the seaside loomed for those who would come. The morning was fair, cloudless sky promised much joy, biting flies less so. A nice environ, scrub grass, sand, ocean, of course. Few other souls round. The accessories of our stay were arranged so my parents could lounge. I began to roam, as I was wont to do then. Cross the low-tide shore, came across a fog near the old promontory, rolling and churning, like waves arriving, crashing on the rocks forthwith, reaching to the fort, named for a man of revolution, constructed 12 score years ago, one of conviction, who died for liberty long, with his brave command. And as I stood there, I observed the fog, and could almost see within. For a moment, a snatch of a man of war, blanched white, her crew garbed the same. My mind could have lied, but the presence of the fleet I surely felt then. Chanced to look upward. More white men in a misty fortress. Pale guns bore. Roaring thunder whelmed. Cannon shot and seeming storm combined to deafen. And I beheld the debarkment of ghostly troops, bayonets fixed. It was at this time a madness overtook me. I scampered away, dared to look backwards. After a great while, naught but fog to see there. I was quite chastised for going by my lonesome, yet guilt I felt not. Even if I was afflicted by a vision, I do know one thing. The cacophony. The fight for our monarchy. I shan't soon forget. A poem of battles long past. Something that we merely get glimpses of. Or perhaps it's merely the imagination of a young child. We may never know, but perhaps by reading more of the books we may figure it out. So let us continue through the library and hope we find something about it. The next book seems to have a regal look about it, though something seems off. There's a note here saying it was placed here by Stygian Blue, an author we've seen before. The Throne of the Usurper.
The best lies are gutted truths.
Or so speaks the eyeless with the hood of an apostle. Feed us thy honeyed words within the burnt shell of bitter truths, so we may not seek deeper meaning. To seek deeper meaning is to assume a wrong. To seek a wrong is to incur the wrath of God.
Ink-stained flesh lies in wet strips on rough-hewn castle stone. A bloodless hand yet holds a weapon it never meant to hold.
Sharp red teeth hide behind sweet red lips. Let thy sharp and white be stained with cherry and sun-soaked indulgence, lest you touch what you were not meant to hold.
Is this all there is?
Crimson frost on shattered glass lies in hushed mourning of winter snows, bloodless deaths.
When will spring come? It's been years.
Perfect white against a whiter sky, crystalline hatred spiraling into oblivion. A cutting snowstorm of ice and fear. No words, no eyes, no ears.
How did we get here?
The dead and forgotten lie sleeping under the snow. Rib cages and shins jutting out as imperfections in the white abyss. But as with all in the world, as above, so below, and the bones have learned. What was once quiet melody is now a wicked lullaby. Souls they have not, and hearts they shall hold, strangled and muffled until their struggling stops and they have forgotten how to leave.
What is virtue?
Virtuous blood spills, steams, sinks through the white, seeking what lies below the snow, with a hot hope of new spring. But a land of winter this has been, and a land of winter this remains. Vicious wind whips through the sky, the snow starts again, and the blood is buried.
What is blood, sweat, and tears if there is nobody left to hear?
A revolution of millions becomes a half-hearted idea held by one. Isolation and ignorance are the snow which buries.
The best revolution is that which, when asked to muffle their screams, does so without hesitation.
Or so states the betrayer wearing the crown of a king. I do wonder who exactly this betrayer is. Who is this false king, and what more is there to their stories? But it is not within the tome, so we'll have to find it elsewhere, and just keep looking. But this is where we're gonna have to end it today, Wanderer. Apologies for keeping it short, but I have places to be, you have people to see, and both of us could use a hot cup of tea. Good luck out there. It's been an honor reading for you.